Hey, God bless you guys, and welcome back to another graceful motivation. In 1 Corinthians 11:1, Paul says, "Be imitators of me as I am of Christ." Many of us throughout our lives, without wanting to admit it, adults or even children, we all imitate someone. Many of us love to imitate athletes. We love to imitate celebrities. Many of us like to imitate our fathers and our mothers. We are all imitators of someone, and there is a power in who we imitate. You see, because who we imitate, we now bear the fruits of those that we are imitating. If I imitate someone that is angry and I act as them, I imitate them, the fruits that I will now produce are fruits of anger, of evilness, of things that are not good. But we see that here Paul calls us to imitate the one who is blameless, the one who is perfect, and it is Christ himself. You see, many of us think that we need to be as perfect as Christ when we imitate him. But what Paul was letting us know was to imitate the qualities of Christ, was to imitate the characteristics that Christ produced while he was on this earth. He calls us to imitate his love, help those that cannot help themselves. He calls us to imitate his obedience to the Father, to obey God even if it leads us to the point of death. He calls us to imitate the faithfulness of God, that even though society and culture said that what he preached was blasphemous, he stood founded on the truths of his Father. He calls us to imitate his mercy, that even those that don't deserve our mercy, we give it to them even more. And he calls us to imitate his forgiveness, because Christ forgave those even when he was at the point of death, even when he was put at the cross. You see, many times we imitate people that cannot do anything for us. We imitate those that fail. We imitate those that are imperfect. We imitate those that do things that lead to evil, that lead to destruction. And we imitate them looking for a good outcome when all it brings us is pain and destruction. We imitate people who don't love. We imitate people who are evil, and we end up doing these things and creating a society, creating a community that just keeps doing the same thing over and over again. But there is one who is blameless. There is one that, in imitating this man named Jesus, the ultimate outcome is spending eternity with the Father. In a world with so many people wanting to be like their neighbors who are no good and can do nothing for them, let us imitate the one that brings salvation. Let us imitate the one that loves more than anybody else. Let us imitate the one that was willing to die on a cross. Who are you imitating? I think today is the day where we choose to imitate the one who has come to save us, the one who will make our families better, the one who will make our society better, the one who will make our nation better. Let's imitate Jesus Christ, because it is in imitating Jesus Christ that we find eternal life. God bless you.